Yo, what's up, AndzDave here. Today my Chinese blood was whispering at me to have some dimsum. So I said, hey, why not? I was thinking where to go for today's dimsum feast, and the first thing that came into my mind was the one and only crowned as Davao's best dumpling. And this is not any self-proclaimed title. Sunstar Davao made their survey and let people eat some dumplings, and Caitlyn's dumplings came out to be the best one. I'm already daydreaming for some xiao or soup dumplings. I cannot wait. Let's go inside. Alright, so we are here at Caitlyn's Dumpling. We ordered some famous dim sum dishes. Let's try the xiao or soup dumpling first. This pork soup dumpling first. There's actually a lot of ways on how people eat their soup dumpling. Let me just do the traditional way. Open the dumpling first and separate the soup so we'll be able to taste the soup itself. Have a taste of the soup. A good amount of soup that's inside the soup dumpling, and the flavor, it's marvelous. I haven't had a bite of the dumpling yet, but it's like the actual pork is already inside of my mouth. It's how flavorful the soup is. Now let's have a taste of the dumpling. That is fantastically delicious. The texture of the skin of this dumpling is absolutely perfect. It's not that thin, not that chewy, but every time you chew, the overall flavor of the pork, the smooth and silky texture of the dough is just mesmerizing. That you will find yourself smiling and happily forgotten about all of the worries you have in life. Now let's try this chicken siomai. This chicken siomai is remarkable. First of all, it is very aromatic. As soon as this siomai gets closer to your mouth, you'll have that slap in the face fragrance of the chicken. Then the moment you have a bite from this siomai, it will annihilate all the previous flavors you have from the previous food that entered your mouth. Now let's try this vegan dumpling. Wow, that vegan dumpling was phenomenal. It's so rich with herby flavor that it's so irresistible. Let's try and have another one. That vegan dumpling is definitely a must try. It has this very distinct herby flavor that you would really want for more. Japanese siomai. This Japanese siomai is so infatuating, and the flavor is so on point. Another one. And the flavor of the crab gives you that mild sweetness. that is perfectly the absolute fusion of pork and shrimp in a siomai. I mean, yeah, it's not something new having pork and shrimp siomai, but that one definitely stands out. I don't know how they did this, but you're gonna have to taste it for yourself to know what I'm talking about. This one is so addictive. Every time you chew, you are gonna want for more. Now let's try the seafood soup dumpling or xiao long ba. Wow. The soup has that very strong seafoody flavor. That is so amazing. It's like you were having a taste of the entire ocean inside of your mouth. Now let's have a taste of the wontons. This wonton soup is actually chicken based. Let's have a bite of the wonton. The chicken is succulent and juicy, and the flavor is just so on point. Very intoxicating at the same time. Now let's go for the noodles. The noodle texture is soft, not that al dente, and it's so thin, but I love it. Another wonton. This chicken wontons are really awesome. Some veggies. For this I can see some crab sticks, shrimp, carrots, the glass noodles, and this has that very strong fragrance of the egg. I cannot wait to have a bite. Let's try this. There's actually some mushrooms inside as well. And I love the crunch from the vegetables that's inside. The soup of this one tastes like bird's nest soup. And the overall flavor is just subtle. I love this one. There's a lot of flavors that are working together inside of your mouth. There's some seafood, there's some vegetables, there's that very strong aroma of the egg from the soup. And as you chew, all of those flavors just burst out inside of your tongue. For me, this is the ultimate dumpling king. It's so impeccable that even its queen is comparable to this king. Now let's try this chicken bun. I love this one. The chicken filling is kind of sweet and it has that mild spiciness. This is actually cool. I feel bad that I ordered the mini ones because this one's the mini version. This one's really good. I should definitely have another one. This one is so good that all of your thoughts will be filled with happy things. Let's try this combo, the chicken bun and the chicken dumpling. That was awesome. When two chicken flavors combine, it will take you to food heaven. Absolutely flavorful. Alright, so since we still have some soup left from the wonton soup, I put all the leftover dumplings and siomai in the soup. Let's see how it tastes like. That's really awesome. It has that very strong gingery flavor, and then the strong flavor of the chicken from this wonton soup. I really miss eating dimsum food. This combo is off the hook. For our dessert, we have the mochis. We have the matcha mochi and the chocolate mochi. Let's try the matcha mochi first. I like the sweetness of this matcha. It's just perfect. The dough is soft, pillowy, and bouncy, and you will get that crunch from the sesame seeds on the outer layer. Now let's try this chocolate lava mochi. This one's more sweeter because it's chocolate, and I love it. Let's have another one. This one's extremely good. I'm finishing these mochis with just 2 bites because it's really good. It is perfectly delicious. Is it the best dumpling in Davao? 100% yes. The dumplings, the siomai, the buns, the wontons here is definitely flavorful. As soon as you take a bite in all of them, you will have that homemade feels, and you know it is cooked with love and passion. You know the food that's cooked by your mom with rich ingredients and flavor? It is more of that. I would really recommend you guys trying it out. They are located at Marfori Street. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is me, AndzDave, and I'll see you on the next one.
Yo, what's up, AndzDave here. Today my Chinese blood